President Bongbong Marcos will sign the bill on the national budget for 2025 on December 30, according to the Presidential Communications Office. Presidential Communications Office Chief Cesar Chavez discloses on Tuesday, December 24, that the President will sign the national budget on December 30 after the events for the Rizal Day. According to Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, the event was supposed to be done on December 20, but this schedule was deferred as the legislative piece was still being assessed by the President. The final version of the proposed national budget for next year featured massive cuts on several public services. The cuts include 86 billion pesos from the Department of Social Welfare and Development, 74.5 billion pesos from the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation, and 12 billion pesos from the Department of Education. These budget adjustments were flagged and contested by several groups, prompting Senator Amy Marcos to agree with the possibility of reenacting the 2024 National Fund rather than push for the 2025 General Appropriations Bill. But Chavez previously said there were no discussions on budget reenactment during President Marcos's meeting with the heads of government agencies in the economic cluster. Heavy to intense rains will prevail in several areas in Luzon and Visayas on Christmas Eve and on Christmas Day due to the shear line, according to Pag-asa. Based on its latest weather forecast on Tuesday, December 24, the shear line, or the convergence of warm and cold winds, will bring heavy to intense rainfall in areas of Luzon and Visayas on December 24 and December 25. Heavy to intense rainfall are expected in Quezon, Catanduanes, Camarines Norte, and Northern Samar on Christmas Eve. Meanwhile, the provinces of Aurora, Camarines Sur, Albay, Sorsogon, Marinduque, Romblon, Masbate, Eastern Samar, and Samar will experience moderate to heavy rainfall on the same day. On Christmas Day, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Quezon, and Aurora will also experience heavy to intense rainfall, while 13 provinces in Luzon and Visayas will experience moderate to heavy rainfall on Christmas Day. Pag-asa warns that heavy to intense rainfall will likely bring numerous flooding, especially in urbanized, low-lying and coastal areas, while landslides are possible in moderate to highly susceptible places. Pag-asa adds that moderate to heavy rainfall may bring localized flooding mainly in urbanized, low-lying and coastal areas, while landslides are likely in highly susceptible areas. The Department of Health reports that it has already recorded 17 firework-related injuries nationwide 1 week before New Year. In a statement on Monday, December 23, the DOH disclosed that it recorded 17 injuries from December 22 to 23 from 62 Sentinel hospitals being monitored by the department. Of the 17 cases reported, 16 are male ages 7 to 37 years old. According to DOH, this figure is already higher compared to the 6 cases recorded during the same period last year. The health agency then reminded the public to avoid lighting any type of fireworks and instead choose for alternatives such as drums and horns to celebrate the new year. The DOH also reiterated that the sale of firecrackers or fireworks to minors is illegal. The department then urged the public to contact the National Emergency Hotline at 911 and the DOH hotline at 1555 in cases of emergency.